Hi guys, welcome to PRT, thanks for signing up. Right, let's crack straight on. Get yourself a pen and paper and write down 5 bad habits that you believe you have. Hit the pause button if you need to. Let's face it, if you're anything like me, you're not going to hit the pause button. You're going to think, I'll do it in a minute, I just want to hear what this guy has to say first. That's fine, we're all the same. 5 things, 5 bad habits. Has thinking made it onto that list? I'd be impressed if it has. I don't think it would have made it onto my list early days. But it should be on top of the list. Because the way we work as a creature is we have an idea. Then our body reacts to that idea with a feeling chemically. We call that an emotion. When that emotion and idea become charged, we carry out an action. During that action, we can develop bad habits. The habit started here, the bad idea. But because we rarely look that far back into the cause of why we do things, we never get to the seed. We chop away at the branches and the leaves, but it grows back. We chop it and it grows back. But if we can tackle it as a seed, take it out and throw it away, we don't need to chop down the mighty oak, we just need to pick out an acorn. So that's what this course is based on, guys. It's based on, it comes from my 29 years life journey in recovery. I started my journey with counsellors in recovery 29 years ago. And in and out of recovery and getting long periods of time. And after a long period of time I relapsed. Then I had business success and business failure, and I've been to rehab, and I've been to the dark places. And I've spent the last year cataloguing my life and what happened, and the common denominator through all of it, through business failure, through personal failure, through relationship failure, was failure of my emotional fitness. Now, how many of you have asked yourself how emotionally fit you are recently? If I ask somebody what's an emotion, they'll name an emotion. They'll say, oh, anger. That's the name of an emotion. But most people don't realise that an emotion is a physical reaction to a thought. They think they're angry because you made me angry. It's not the case. They think I'm offended because you said something offensive. It's not the case. I'm offended because of what I think about you said. I've got all the power here, but I don't know I have. My reaction is based on what I think about what you said, coupled with the emotion that charged it. If you're doing this course, you're looking for some degree of change in your life, and that's what's on offer here. We have developed a technique. That's not the grand gesture. It's not do this big huge thing and you will change. That doesn't work. Consistency is the secret. Developing new habits. It's called programming replacement therapy. It's not called habit elimination. I've tried to eliminate habits in my time without replacing them with better habits, and it's painful and it didn't work. The way to replace bad habits is with new, better habits. So we have devised this wonderful system. Just tiny little interruptions in the processes that you'll develop. You'll learn very quickly as you go through. You've paid for this course, guys. Do everything that's asked of you within it. We've deliberately kept it cost effective because we want it available to everyone. This is something that everyone can benefit from. If you're in 12-step recovery, it'll work beautifully with that. If you're not, you have the same right to feel great as we do. That's what it's about. So, set aside any reason you think you can't do it, shouldn't do it, or don't want to do it, and just do it. And get in touch with me throughout it. If there's anything I haven't covered in it that's really bothering you, contact me. I'll get straight back to you. Straight back to you. I want this to be a personal journey for me and for you guys. It's certainly personal for me. Compared to the hells I've been to, being a part of carrying this course to you is pure heaven. So I want it to be a great experience. Let's make contact, get in touch, let me know who you guys are, and let me know what I can do to make this a great experience for you. At the end of this course, I would say it's safe to say you can expect to be a much nicer person. You can expect to be more patient because you recognise what's happening when impatience arises. You can expect to be more optimistic, again for the same reason. You'll see the chattering mind and the movie that it makes in the mind that you believe. You sit and watch that movie in your mind, eating popcorn day in, day out, convinced it's real. Your mind is designed that way. You know, through evolution, we don't have time to work out if it's a real saber-toothed tiger or not. So our mind is designed to go, let's assume it is, and run away, and we can work it out after. That's why today, when we imagine, let's call it the saber-toothed tiger, the body wants to run away. Now, a stress response is a wonderful thing if it's a stress response. Somebody steps in front of a car, bang, I want to hit the brakes. But I don't want the stressful state. I don't want to exist in a state of stress. Because my body gets really sick, my mind gets sick. This is not what stress is for. That becomes anxiety, and all sorts of horrible things happen inside of us when we leave our body switched on. This will enable you to have stronger relationships, because you'll know when you're feeling that old habits of reactive states arising, and you'll recognize it in your partners and loved ones, and you can depersonalize it. If someone does hurt or offend you, you can see it's just a pattern, and you can choose how important to make it. You know, the rest, guys, the rest is up to you. Everything you want from your own self is available to you if you know where to look inside you to get it. So my hope is that this course enables you to be all you can be, to be the best version of you. I'm not telling you this is going to teach you to walk on water or swim on land for that matter, but you will be better for doing it. You absolutely will, guys. Thank you so much for signing up. Give it your all. I look forward to taking you through each video. As I said, contact me at any time through our proceedings. You know, my information is open and available to all. I really look forward to seeing you throughout the course. Take care, guys.